They can run so many different routes, and how about you throw in the corner route where you can throw it up to the big fella, where you've worked on your timing, you've moved him all over the field and had success. Great throw, great catch.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Blasted as he lets it go. Pulls and fires complete. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal.
There are 8 categories.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
HD wheel. Option is set to.
And the Red Raiders have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Number 0.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking downfield, it's Morton. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to overshoot 24 plays. You have overshoot there. Cover 3 sky.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Fights off a defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes a connection. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They go to the ground. He breaks a tackle and runs through another one. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
Overflex.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Cover 3 Sky.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Give cushion.
They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. Got him, and nobody's close. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, the tight ends are one of the most versatile guys in the
Entering
field,
play
and you see it right here.
cover 3
The play
match.
action, they're used to blocking, right? No, they slip right by the linebackers, slip to the second level,
Give
come
cushion.
open, the quarterback finds
Middle
them in
third.
great rhythm.
Looking to throw, it's McCown. Pressure coming. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And what a start for this guy. That's now his 2nd
Entering
interception in the
I-form.
first quarter of this game. He has been an
Empty
absolute
base
ball hawk in
Ultra.
this thing early, and
Will
the
cross.
quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. And he's brought
Entering
down
play
after a
call,
nice
empty.
gain.
Wide 5 dub. Wing
You
X,
get that
jet
turnover and
jet
you try
inside,
to punch
tight
them
wide,
hard
jet touch,
immediately on the
north,
first play,
jet touch,
and they come up
empty
with a big
and
gain.
spot, RPO
And
red,
when the defense
empty
is
and
running on the
spot
field,
wheel.
you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can
Entering
get back
play
in the
call,
game in the
wing
second
X, tight
quarter.
wide, jet touch pass. Wheel spot. North, Y double, 0-1 trap, keep choice, RPO bug, RPO red, insides, Y off, stick. RPO alert shot, MTNA, AHB slip screen.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dickey. Just making a play, getting it to the
Entering
23-yard line.
formation.
It'll be first
Option
down.
is set to trio HBW.
That is
trio
a time-honored
verticals.
way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything
Yes.
looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Carter. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Zig.
Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Morton. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Entering play call,
Field
coach
strength,
suggestions.
tight
There are
end
8 categories.
throws.
You have
Big
15
targets,
options.
big
Add them
results.
to selected.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Categories.
My
You have
philosophy
12
on going
options.
for 2 is
Post,
only when you have to.
short cross.
He wants to throw it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. A very efficient
Entering
5-play
play call.
scoring
You have
drive.
5 options.
They're getting
Pick off
set to
left
kick
to
it away,
selected.
and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Cover 1, cover 3 Sky.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Cover 1 hole. Formation. There are 3. Option is set. Option 4. 2. 3. 4. Overachieve. Cover 3 match.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown before this first half closes out.
Scanning the field, it's McCown. Got a man in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Entering. Attention, pop up. The connection to your peer has been lost. Exit game. Entering DOS Hub screen home. You have 2 options. You have 3 options. Play. Matchmaking 100. North Carolina. Mississippi. Michigan. Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Maryland Terrapins. Marshall. LSU. Louis. LSU Tigers. Searching for opponent. Estimated wait time 120 seconds.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Entering play call screen.
The Sun Devils will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers.
Entering play and coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart. Entering depth chart screen. 1 row 59 columns left filter Arizona. Slot 2. AHP. Slot 2. Slot 1. WR. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot 3. RG. CP. Slot 4. Slot 2. FS. Slot 2. Slot 1. Mike. Will. Sam. Slot. Entering in slot. Slot 1. REDG. LEDG. REDG. C. LG. T. Slot 2. WR. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 3. Slot. Slot 1. Slot 3. Slot 4. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 2. Slot 1. Slot 3. Slot 4.
Out of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Piston. Option. Trips. Trips Y slot STR.
Offense changing the play.
Zig.
Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. LSU right back to the line. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
This is the matchup everyone was excited to see in this football game, and it doesn't take long to get to it. One of the best receivers in the game, one of the best corners in the game, one-on-one, quarterback taking a shot, and early on, it's the corner who wins, knocking it away for the incompletion. That won't be the last time these two guys go toe-to-toe, but this is where your eyes need to be all game long.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Now on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Inside zone is selected.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room into the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Things looking really good for this offense on their first drive of the game. They've been able to get it done a lot of ways. An explosive play there in the running game. Great vision. He's able to break out, and he sets his offense up in 1st and goal.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. They want to throw it. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to change this route.
Corner. Short cross.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you're talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Going right to work up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Tyson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Bears the pressure. That's caught. It's Tyson. Breaks into the open. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Snagged in the middle, it's Tyson.
Entering play call, overflex, there are two categories. You have 18 options. Cover 3 was Mabel selected.
Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, first down here.
Give cushion.
Wants to throw again. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the defense is going to sit back in zone. You know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Using the quick game. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
There are 6 categories. Recent, there are 6 categories. You have 9
Setting
options.
up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 79 yards on the drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
There are 2 categories. You have 18
Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. LSU quick to the line.
Post. Slug go.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got a man, it's Brown. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
Option is set to.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a man on the left. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down.
Pot, tricks, string, flood, wing, tight. You have 6 options. Power O is selected.
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Hail Mary.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Entering play call, trick save, stick. I'll go.
Now facing a third and long.
Post.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Unloads it left. He's got it. Turning it on. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Option is AHB red option. AHB red option.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
It's third and goal and third and long.
Audible. Post. Audible.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Johnson looking to throw. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead.
Man, it's nice to call plays when you call a pass, and the quarterback doesn't see anything, and he just takes off and makes you look good and turns it into a run. Nice job on that 2-point conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Rush, Tampa Bay, cover 2 man. Cover 1 Robert Press, from it, go, step 4, 3, penny, there, overflow, cover 3 Busnable.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
Give cushion.
Wants to go up top on first down. Had it in his hands and he
Entering
dropped
play
it.
call
Thought he
for the
had
Flex.
another
There are two
big play and
categories.
interception.
You have 18
He'll have to settle
options.
for the
Cover four
PBU.
cons is
It's
selected.
second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Gonna try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Looking to throw, it's Sims. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Just steamrolling the defense. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Seam flat.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Formation, there are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to normal 18 plays. You have 7 options. Dime is
ready
selected.
to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
You have 9 options. Thread and stick is selected.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He might want another play.
Yes.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got the back in the middle. Runs through a tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty.
Entering play call, you have 5 options.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Cover 3 was middle.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. To the air, it's Levin. He's got the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Entering play call. Option
Some
set.
defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
He'll toss it. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Touchdown LSU. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitch man's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. Oh, and he missed it, and we're still tied. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hamilton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second guess.
Entering paused screen, you have 10 options. Coaching is selected. Entering
return.
play call, over G. There are 2 categories. You have 24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Entering play
That's
call,
your goal.
over G.
Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. To throw, it's Sims. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes and catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
He's got it in more than enough for first down. And that's where they'll mark him with a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Hamilton. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it up for 49.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Wants to throw again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
On target over the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first inside the 37.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Dominant receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
Entering play
the
call,
officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Options, cover 3 matches selected.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15.
Give cushion.
Looking for a man, it's Sims. He'll try to do it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big paw in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
And when you're the
Controls. Go. Entering. Cancel.
You're
Entering. Play
flying
call.
up. Great
Heavy
job
tighter.
understanding.
There are
The guys
22
already kind of slowing
categories.
down a
You have
little bit, but
6
where did I put my
options.
head?
Empty
I
and
put my head on the
HD
football.
selected.
Get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really
Entering
understanding
play.
that flying up,
Wing.
making the big
HDM.
play.
Speed option.
So he took a
Formation.
chance by
Choose the
using a
player to
timeout on the
replace.
challenge, and it
Choose a
comes
new
back
player.
to bite him. We'll
Choose
see if he needs that
formation.
timeout
Wing.
later.
There are 20 attack. Inside zone.
They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. He'll take it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate, but they ain't have it. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage. They generate a TFL.
Corner.
Might be calling a hot route. Feet in the end zone, looking to fire. And it's a pick in the end zone. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that was absolutely incredible. I don't know if I've ever seen a play before where a defender gets a pick six and he doesn't actually even have to advance the football. They were so backed up. The quarterback was so far deep in his own end zone when he threw it. He never saw the defender. He picked it off. And touchdown defense.
Categories. You have 24
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Selected.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top
Entering
by
play
7.
call. You have 7 options.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. He is a
Entering play call.
field-flipping
Coach
machine.
suggestions. There are
Taking
8
on one end,
categories. You
return
have
it to
15
the other.
options.
And now you get to
selected.
celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Recent. There are 8 Hail Mary. Dragons. Hail Mary.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the
Entering play
half.
call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Pat attempt to select play formation. There are 8 categories. There are 22 subcategories. Option is set to heavy tighter. 6 plays. You have pistol, gun. Option is set. Option doubles Y off. RPO red Y flat.
2-point conversion attempt is on the way.
Audible.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Option is trip swap. Choose a new player. Choose formation. Trip Y over. There are 22 categories.
They'll line up to go for 2.
Options. RPO counter alert shock. Short cross. Post.
Johnson wants to throw it. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Selected.
Arizona State 21, LSU 20.
They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
There are 6 categories. There are 2 subcategories. Option is set to over G24 plays. You have 7 options. 4, 2, 3. Overflex. There are 2 categories. You have 18
Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
There are 2 categories.
Well, how about
You
the
have
offense
18
setting that
options.
play up?
Cover
We've seen
4
earlier in the
quarters is
game a couple
selected.
shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Seam flat.
Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards
Play
through
call
3 quarters for
there
these
are
two
2
guys.
categories. You have 24 options. Cover 3 matches selected.
LSU 20.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Suggestions. There are
When it's
6
a play-action
categories.
pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Takes a hit as he
Entering play
releases
call
it and just
combination.
spiked it
There
right
are 8
into the ground.
categories. There are 22
Offensively in that situation,
subcategories.
4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Johnson looking to throw. It's complete to the left. Breaks into the open. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Tigers heading quickly to the line. Using his legs, it's Durham. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down.
Cut routes.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Watkins. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And play call. And pause. Injury rate. Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your part.
Defense
Entering
calls the
play
timeout.
call.
Their second of the day as they try to get their
There are
act together.
22 categories. You have 21 options. Shock H option is selected.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
Zig. Audible.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Watkins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Short cross. Short cross. Short cross. Short cross.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got it, looking for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time
Entering
is of
play
the
clock
essence
and
for this
choice
offense to
shot.
get things
Pitch
done.
corners, strong flood, double pivot. Strong flood, formation, choose a nuke, choose formation, empty trio, empty and mesh, double pivot, strong flood, hitch corn, strong flood.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can
Entering,
have? There it is. The offense will walk it back.
empty and 0-1, inside zone, 0-1 trap.
Line gets set, 1st down. They just keep firing. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Red option.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough.
Recent error, shot slot return.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Post.
Johnson looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Several defenders there to get him on the
Entering
ground.
play call, recent
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sharp. LSU will get a 1st down.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and keep the drive alive.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. On the move. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. Touchdown LSU! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Entering play call.
What a great job by this offense. Listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover?
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
3, overflex. There are 2 categories. Cover 3 does make law.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The play action fake. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot. That's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
The Sun Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, they get that turnover.
There are 8
This
categories.
defense
There are
knows that.
22. Entering. Attention, pop up. Your peer has conceded the game. Exit game. Entering. Screen. Entering DOS Hub screen home. You have 2 options. Matchmaking 130. North Carolina Tar Heels.